Funeral rites of those succumbing to COVID-19 have been an issue of controversy, at least in some countries. Should the body of a COVID-19 victim be cremated or buried? Experts say, theoretically, novel coronavirus can transmit during preparation of the body for burial, or, if the grave is shallow, over 3 to 4 days after the death. In the case of cremation, ashes don't present that risk. A majority of the population across the world prefer to bury their dead. The World Health Organization, WHO, too, does not prohibit the burial of those dying of COVID-19. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Dr. Francis Martin, says it's a thorny issue. He notes that whenever a new virus surfaces, the issue of cremation versus burial always take center stage.
And it's a protective measure of international or public health nature where if not enough is known about the virus, the preferred option is to cremate. And that is what has happened in public health response. The interesting thing about COVID, though, is that the science has not been very clear, and certainly the World Health Organization has not made a very significant public statement on whether or not burial versus cremation is preferred. So, and in many countries, actually bury, not cremate, because there seemed not to be a significant problem associated with burial. Even in our region has not actually made or taken a position on whether burial or cremation is preferred as well. So we are still in the middle of that, and I think at this stage, one is not preferred over the other.
Part owner of Otway Bailey Funeral Home, Clinton Bailey, referencing what is happening in St. Lucia, agrees that it will be a stickler of an issue for many Grenadians.
We have to, whatever legislation will be passed, we have to bear in mind that, one, we are a Christian society, and we have other religious brothers and sisters that do not want to be cremated at all. However, cremation purifies. It will purify a dead body, kill whatever bacteria, virus, anything that it carries. In that light, I would say, yes, maybe some of the bodies could be cremated, but on the other hand, some of the other religious brothers and sisters would not have it. And I'm speaking primarily about our Muslim brothers and sisters.
Bailey believes cremation is a major consideration, as is direct burials, which are being done for COVID-related deaths around the world.
Not necessarily be like a normal burial. It's just that we have to use all our PPEs and all of the, the PPEs will be in use a lot, because we have to use 2 or 3, maybe 4 men from the funeral home, and then 2 in the cemetery, and then we have to be supervised by the Ministry of Health, so that's another 2. So it will add up. But it could happen. Burial could take place. We just have to designate a spot for that and mark it out as that part of the cemetery. Only contaminated cases could be buried there.
However, he notes that decision will be left up to the Ministry of Health and government. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.